NBC 10 breaking news.
And that breaking news, a new twist and a fresh legal battle over the SEPTA service cuts. Today, a judge put additional changes on hold as the process plays out. And now commuters are waiting to see what happens. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Fred Shropshire. The judge's ruling came down this afternoon, and top brass at SEPTA are reacting to the decision.
But yes, of course, we'll comply with the judge's order. Once we have it, we have to still see exactly how it's written and what it compels us to do.
NBC 10's Lauren Mayk was at today's hearing. She joins us live at City Hall with an update. Lauren?
Fred, this temporary injunction, this order from the judge, this stops more SEPTA cuts from going forward, including ones that were scheduled to start this week. Regional rail service reductions were scheduled to start on Tuesday, so those would now be on hold. Now, SEPTA's attorney argued to the judge that those were already in the works, in the process of getting started. But as you heard, the general manager said that they will work to comply with the judge's order. Now, the attorney who brought this case argued in front of the judge today that SEPTA did not handle the hearings leading up to these cuts properly, and that SEPTA has the money to prevent them by using a service stabilization fund. Now, SEPTA, though, says that that fund is used as a sort of checkbook to pay bills and that they're expected to have a certain amount in there. They also say that they are using some of that fund to prevent deeper cuts. Now, this order to stop the cuts is just temporary. It does not roll back the reductions already in place, but the judge is asking both sides to come back next week. We talked to the attorney for the plaintiffs and SEPTA's general manager after the judge's decision. SEPTA general manager Scott Sauer talked about what riders should expect as a result.
Be patient with us. It's likely to be very confusing to start next week on our regional rail schedules. We're going to, like I said, we're going to do our best to get the level of service out that we're running today, but there's no way we could create schedules in such a short amount of time, but we will do our very best.
And after Thursday, we're going to request and hope that she'll roll back that which has already been done. But so far, for a temporary restraining order hearing, we did and got as much as we could possibly do, and I couldn't be happier for the citizens of Philadelphia.
Now, a fare increase was also scheduled to take place next week on Monday, and we have seen a copy of the judge's order that does list fare increases as one of the things that cannot go forward. However, there's still some confusion about that. It's written in brackets. The attorney for the plaintiff says, yes, that's included. That can't happen next week. However, SEPTA says it's still working to figure that out. Live in City Hall, I'm Lauren Mayk, NBC 10 News.
And you can count on NBC 10 for complete coverage of the SEPTA service cuts. That includes the ongoing legal battle and what commuters can expect in the coming days. You can go to NBC10.com or tap the free NBC 10 app for the information you need to know.